Tuned into Motivational Monday with Dr. Casual Pits. Get motivated, get inspired, and get encouraged. It's grind time, baby.
Hello world, how you guys doing? Welcome to Motivational Mondays. I am your host, Dr. Casual Pits. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited about today, and you guys should already know why. Because yes, this is Motivational Mondays, and today's topic is what? Motivational tips. So listen, I'm going to be bringing you guys the pain on how you guys can stay motivated in regards to your week. I'm excited, you guys, because God has elevated not just my business, but people's business that have been connected to me, right? So I'm definitely excited about that. The podcast is growing. I'm excited that we're almost at 1 million subscribers. So that within itself is beyond powerful, right? So listen, I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to motivate yourself. And I already know, I'm not even going to hope. I know that these tips are definitely going to be helpful to you because they were helpful to me, right? So in regards to motivating yourself, what I want you guys to think about is I want you to go back to your why. Go back to your why. Focusing on the dull task doesn't make it any more attractive, right? Zooming out and asking yourself why you are bothering in the space that you're in the first place, right? It'll get you to recognize and understand the positioning that you're currently in. If you can't figure out why, then there's a good chance you shouldn't bother with it in the first place, right? Tip 2, go for 5. Go for 5. What does that mean? Start working for 5 minutes. Often that little push will be enough to get you going. So just start working out for about a good 5 minutes. Give yourself to build that energy level, right? So give yourself a 5-minute workout. We call them quick hits, right? So put yourself on the timer. And I don't know if you want to do in the morning, if you want to do 5 push-ups, 5 sit-ups. Well, not 5, but 25 sit-ups, 25 push-ups, but you want to continuously, it's like a workout. So bam, you hit the 25, you switch, boom, and you do it for a consistent 5 minutes. That'll get it going, right? Every morning. So go for 5. Number 3, tip 3 for you guys, move around. Get your body moving around as you would if you were extremely motivated to do something. This faking it approach to motivation may seem silly or crude, but it works, right? So let me go ahead and be transparent with you. Look, every morning I do a jump, right? Just to get myself, I'm about to get ready to go onto the stage. I'm getting ready. I'm stretching. I'm putting myself in that mode of approaching or attacking a crowd and giving them the business, right? Knowing that I'm going to give them as much information as I possibly can about what I can offer them, right? So definitely move around. Tip 4, find the next step. If it seems impossible to work on a project for you, you can try to focus on the next immediate step, right? You want to make sure that in the course of your goal setting, find out the proper steps. So that way you'll know exactly what you need to do moving forward, right? So always find the next step in your goal setting, find the next step in what you want to do, find the next step in the projects that you're working on. And that's definitely be crucial for you. Next tip, find your itch. Find your itch. What is keeping you from working? Don't let the itch continue without isolating it and removing the problem. See, some of you guys, and I know the other word that you may be accustomed to is habit, right? Habits. But I want you to find your itch. What's that itch, right? That puts you, is it procrastination? Is it stress? Is it depression? Find your itch. Tip 6, deconstruct your fears. Woo! I'm gonna say it again because the wording of it, right? Not get rid of your fears, not overcome your fears. Deconstruct your fears. I am 100% sure that you don't have a phobia about getting stuff done. But at the same time, hidden fears or anxieties can keep you from getting real work completed. Isolate the unknowns and make yourself confident You can handle the worst case scenario. Trust me. One of the things I know about the God that we serve is that he never gives you too much that you cannot bear. And I get it. Anxiety is real, right? We understand this and we know this, right? I totally 100% get it. But what I want you to start doing this week is I want you to deconstruct your fears. And if you need help with that, you already know, or you should know, how to get in contact with Dr. Pitts. And if you don't even worry about it, because on to after this segment, I will make sure that I leave that information for you. Tip 7. Get a partner. Find someone who will motivate you when you're feeling lazy. I have, for me, it is definitely my business, my board of directors, on top of my wife as well, right? That's what keeps me motivated. That's what keeps me in the game, to make sure that my grind stays consistent and persistent, right? Number 8, tip 8 for you guys, kickstart your day. Plan out tomorrow. Plan out the next day and the next day. And here's the thing, even if things may change up, at least you have some kind of foundation to go off of, right? So plan out early, right? Get up early, place all the important things early in the morning. Building momentum early in the day can usually carry you forward for later. Trust me, I have found that so much more effective in my journey, that starting out like excited in the morning, getting everything done, getting acclimated, getting everything in order, it puts things better into better perspective for me. Okay. Tip 9, you guys. Oh, listen, some of you may have a challenge with this, but hey, it is very important. And I'm open to explaining to you guys which book I'm currently reading at the moment. So reading books, that's it. I gave it kind of away, right? Reading books. So right now, the book that I'm reading right now is Everything Grows in the Valley. It is by my vice president, Diana Patterson. So supporting her and her movement, I encourage each and every last one of you guys. Yes, I am dropping a plug on Motivational Mondays. I encourage each and every last one of you guys to go to buyingblackback.com. And I want you to type in Diana Patterson, and I want you to type in her book, Everything Grows in the Valley, and make sure that you guys get yourself a copy. Right now, that is my current read. But reading books is tip number 9. Read not just self-help and motivational books, but any book that has new ideas, right? And Everything Grows in the Valley tells a story. And that particular story will definitely help aid you through your journey, right? So I definitely encourage you guys to get another copy, yet again, get a copy of that book. Tip 10, get the right tools. Your environment can have a profound effect on your enthusiasm, right? Computers that are too slow, ineffectively, right, and inefficiently, it slows down the process, right? So you want to make sure that you have the right tools in place, right? Because you don't want, just like a slow internet, you don't want to have a slow momentum to your business or a slow start, right? So make sure that you have the right tools. Building motivation is almost as important as avoiding the trap that can stop it. Okay, so you want to make sure that you guys have all of the right tools, because yes, it could decompress your motivation. Tip 11, be careful with the small problems. I'll say it again. Be careful with the small problems. The worst killer of motivation is facing a seemingly small problem that creates endless frustration. Reframe, listen now, reframe little problems that must be fixed as bigger ones, or they will kill any drive you have. If it's a small problem, do not overlook it. Get rid of it right now and move on, right? Execute the process. Tip 12, develop a mantra. What is that, right? What is a mantra? Find a few statements that focus your mind and motivate you. That's what a mantra is. What kind of music do you like to listen to? Or are you listening to, right? What kind of videos are you putting in front of your eyes, right? These are the things that's important. It doesn't matter whether they are pulled from a tacky motivational poster or just a few words to tell you what to do. Just get something, right? Get something that's going to motivate you. And last but not least, on Motivational Mondays, tip 13, build on success. Very, very key, very vital, very important. Success creates success. When you've just won, it is easy to feel motivated about almost anything, right? Understand this. Emotions tend not to be situation specific. So a small win, whether it is a compliment from a colleague or finishing 2/3 of the task before noon, can turn you into a juggernaut, right? So anything, one of the things I love that me and my board of directors do, anytime before we start a meeting, of course, we pray. And then right after we pray, we go over what are our wins, right? When I'm talking to my mentee, that is the first question when we dive into our session. What was a win slash success for you? Why? Because I want them to go back to that memory. I want them to go back to that thought and get reacclimated, right? Because success creates success. Listen, you guys, I appreciate you guys for tuning in to Motivational Mondays. You guys have been amazing as always. Listen, I want to drop a few plugs currently right now. The first plug I want to give out is that on this Friday, for those that are listening, if you are in the Columbus, Georgia area, and guess what? Forget about Columbus. If you are in Georgia, period, I encourage each and every last one of you guys to come out on Friday to the amazing introduction to the first African American credit union that your host, Dr. Casual Pitts, will be taking ownership along with his business constituents, board of directors. Excited about these gentlemen and young ladies that are going to be partaking this particular task on. So the address for those of you that do not know is 1858 Midtown Drive, Columbus, Georgia, 31906. Again, 1858 Midtown Drive, Columbus, Georgia, 31908. Okay, so make sure that you guys come out. It starts at 6 p.m. It ends at 9 p.m. I'm excited about this event, so make sure that you guys tune in and come out to that. Also, I definitely want to give a shout out to the sponsor of this particular week, and that sponsor is my son's clothing line, Lifetime, right? Empire Lifestyle. So I'm excited about his clothing line. So make sure that you guys check that out as well. So if you guys want more information on that, I encourage each and every last one of you guys to follow me, right? Because if you follow me, you'll know exactly how to get in contact with that information, right? Other than that, I want you guys to text. If you guys want more information, you guys know I was just joking. If you want more information, text Empire Lifestyle to 31996. Again, Empire Lifestyle to 31996. So shout out to Jamari Childs for sponsorship for this week. Listen, as I close you guys out for the week, I leave you with the 3 C's of life: choices, chances, changes. You must make a choice to take a chance, or your life will never change. My name is Dr. Casual Pitts, and I'll see you guys next week on Motivational Mondays.